premise of this talk is these devices are incredible for acne scarring. And that's where I want to take you into the world of acne scarring. But Mark Brian Beisman and I looked at taking this device, which is, again, fractional microneedling pins, along with a second handpiece for bulk heating, and turning it up as high as we could. One treatment, and only a couple got two. And again, our results were really significant in wrinkle reduction and tone and texture of the skin. So that's the Syneron device, and it worked well, and it works really well. We still use it. Now we've got a second, what I call the second generation device, which is the Venus Viva. And what makes it different is that it uses a scanning device as the handpiece. So this scanner actually, with its pins, can actually go and adjust how you're doing it based on the design that you're looking to treat. So again, acne scars work really well. Radiofrequency is colorblind, and I think you're going to hear from probably at least half the panel up here even with CO2. We're not afraid to treat skin of color with this. And again, I think I'm picking on Amy a lot. Amy actually, in one of her reports, actually made this thing that darker skin patients seem to do better with these modalities. I've done work with Wichai Hangchuru, who's a dermatologist in Bangkok, and if you don't know that name, he actually wrote the first article with Rox Anderson on PDT for acne. We wrote a paper together looking at what we could do with the Viva, not only to improve wrinkles and pigment, but also rosacea, redness changes, and the redness associated with rosacea and acne. And then we did a study up in Canada looking at satisfaction with the Viva, and the satisfaction rate was 60% excellent and 95% good to excellent. There's a variety of the microneedling needles with RF, and I could spend the whole day talking about whether you want the RF to be on the entire needle or you want it at the tip. This one just happens to be throughout the whole needle. What makes it better for me is I get very little bleeding when I do this. And again, it works really nicely for a variety of things, but I believe this works incredibly well for scars. Here's another study I did with Mark Taylor. And we did with this study was actually looking not only at the effect of wrinkling, but we wanted to know if we treated the face and the neck, whether we could get a lift. So we took the same protocol that was used for the microfocus ultrasound studies in the neck, and we applied it to this technique. We do see lifting with these procedures, and that was really cool.